I sound tired. I am tired. So tired. Volume check. 1 2 1 2. Company ni. Hello. Hello. Ogre Cat isn't with me. I did not adopt Ogre Cat. I just scammed Arikari into adopting Ogre Cat. Well, no, okay, so this is what happened yesterday. Like, we're just chilling, and then suddenly Chair and Pool messages me, and it's all like, Nini Yuna, do you want cats? And I was like, bro, what? and then we found the most precious, most gorgeous, most cutie patootie babies ever. Just dumped on the side of the road. Like, they were barely, not even a month old yet. And so I was all like, I will reverse all the sins of VTubers. I will use my position for good, which is I will now post about these cats and come play with them, and then maybe not take one home. No, but you guys are so great. You guys are really, really good. How do you know how old they are? I use my eyes. But yeah. So I think all of them are adopted. Like, technically. So, Chair's family took the orange one. And then Ari is now moving to NorCal for Ogre Cat. Because originally Ari was all like, oh, I kind of want one, but like, I feel like... Oops, sorry. I think someone's trying to call me right now? Oh, oops. But basically, Ari was all like, oh, I feel like I can't like pick a cat though, because you're gonna grow attached to one and you're gonna want to take one home. And I was all like, if you move up here, I will allow you to adopt the one that I want. And then I think his cousin's friend adopted one as well. And then I was all like, oh, you can't just adopt one. What if you adopt the other gray one and then you name her Tamamo, because both of the gray tabbies are girls. And so because I wanted to name the fat ass Ogre Cat. Because originally, if I got a third cat, I probably would have named her Ogre anyway. And then, well, originally we like named. Originally, when we were like joking about names for the cats, we were gonna name like the orange one like Sunny D, and then I was gonna name like the black one with like the white paws like Mold. And then I think Chair's sister named one of the cats like Pinto Bean or whatever too. But no, basically almost all of them are adopted. The remaining black one, I believe when Kara is back from Japan, he's thinking about it. He wants to go check if the cat will like him or not first. So yeah, no, you guys are great. And then I actually got sent, if I got messaged, I don't know if it was by a Chewy staff or someone who knows someone who was a Chewy or something like that, but they had messaged me and they asked me if I wanted any Chewy gift cards for the kitties. And then a lot of people reposted and shared it as well. So I'm really grateful. The cats are gonna Chair's gonna foster the cats for a bit, because Ayuma and Ringo are not fans. But yeah, you're right. If it had taken like one day longer, I probably would have folded. I was like staring at the photo of Ogre Cat like all night. But yeah, so thank you guys again for that. I really appreciate it. Yeah, sorry for not streaming last night. It was just a lot. I also have pretty good news. So I went in for that interview I had mentioned. The one of the shop in the city. It was good. It was really good, actually. Because remember, I like came in. Because I felt like I had nothing to lose. I was like pretty blunt with them. I kind of was all like, hey, like, to be straight up with you, like, I'm leaving my current place, like, even though I respect them as like florists or whatever, because like I feel like the work environment is like pretty not the greatest for me, pretty toxic or whatever. I did notice these comments on your Glassdoor and on like your reviews and stuff, like, can we address it? Like, is it something that has been resolved, you know, that sort of thing? Is it because of the owner? Is it because of management, etc, etc? And oh my gosh, actually the girl who interviewed me, I fumbled, you guys. I fumbled. Like, I was she was really pretty. Like, I don't know. Like, it's not like I wasn't expecting someone pretty, but it was just that, like, everyone else that I've worked with so far in the floral industry are much older. So I was surprised to kind of meet someone like my age. And she was really sweet. Like, it was like the best type of interview because it just felt like catching up with an old friend. I feel like I just like didn't give the answers I wanted to give. As in, like, I feel like clearly they were impressed because we're getting to the point. But it was one of the days where like I wish that like I had answered a little bit more eloquently. Like in the end, I think they were pretty happy with my work and with my answers. But I just wish I could have expressed it. Well, I was just really impressed. She was just really pretty, and no, she was really sweet. And then she even gave me a hug at the end. She was like, "Oh, can I hug you?" And I was like, "Ah, yeah, of course you can." And I ended up circling back because I grabbed her a matcha as well. But yeah, no, it was a really good interview. I actually maybe. Not like 2 hours after my interview, I got an email asking me to come in this upcoming week for a final interview because the owner really wants to meet me. And they also took down the job listing on Google. So not to get ahead of myself, I'm pretty sure I got it. not to like be too sure or like too like confident, but I'm fairly certain I'm in. No, I'm really excited. No, like everything was addressed like it's like a brand new team, and the one who's interviewing me, she and the other florists, they kind of just rebranded the entire thing. Like they really took like the reins of everything, which is I was like, wow, that's like really amazing of you guys. So unfortunately, there will not be a phase of unemployment. My last day at my current shop is the 30th, and then I think if everything works out, I'm probably gonna start at this new shop July 1st. But we'll see. I might ask for a little bit, like just a couple days of downtime in between. Next week's stream time, I didn't get it. Ooh, ice cream and gaming time. No, it's one of the things that where coming from me, like, cause the way that my brain works is just like, oh, I'm like, if I'm not anxious about something, then I get anxious thinking about what if I disappoint myself, which would then make me anxious about that instead, you know, sort of stuff. Very quick turnaround. So they had asked, it was like really quick. So I'm pretty excited. Yes, less unemployment. I think get paid much more because even like their base pay for freelancers was already way more than I'm getting paid. I actually felt really bad because I was actually in, there was a young girl who came into my store today. With her mom, and she was trying to apply for a part-time job, and it took everything in my heart and my soul and my body to not be like, don't work here, please. Walk away now. Oh my god, like I finally understand how my coworker felt when she was listening to me interview. Yeah, so it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. She'll figure it out. They all do. She was young. I couldn't tell if she was in high school or she was in college already. But she was very youthful, which is a problem because I feel like at my current shop they are training a bunch of new employees right now. But a majority of them are on the older side. So I think my boss. I'm gonna call him Big Boss, Little Boss, because Big Boss is a big sister, Little Boss is a little sister. But Big Boss, I guess she's still Asian enough that she like respects her elders, you know. so with like the older employees, she won't be so demanding of them. But with the younger, more fit ones, you know, like, oh my god, no, she like the girl walked in, and then my boss went on her whole like spiel about just like the area and the building and what they do and who they work for, like that kind of stuff. And then at some point she was like telling the girl, she's like, oh, do you have a notepad? You need to write all of these things down. And I was like, you're not giving her anything relevant to this job. Like she was just talking about like the architecture of like the funeral home like down the street, which mind you, it was built by like a world-renowned like architect, which is a very beautiful building. But I was like, this is not relevant to the job at all. And I think definitely she was like a bit nicer too because the mom was also there. But yeah, I was like, I see. And then little boss was like begging. She was like, oh, like what if you still work on like Tuesdays? And so that was a funny conversation. But I was like, nope, bye, I'm gone. See ya. Maybe if you need me and I'm not too busy, I'll think about it. But apparently, if I start in July, okay, I'm actually gonna eat shit in July. Which, once again, Nini Yuna has really just done it to herself. Like, I really cannot blame anybody but myself. But depending on how the schedule goes, when I start in July, there's 3 weddings in 1 week. And I'm praying to God. Like, I'm praying with everything in my heart. Everything. That it's not off Kai week. Because if so, like I did already like schedule like what hours I could sleep and what hours I would be working. And it's manageable. Maybe. So we'll see. I'm definitely a little bit nervous about it because originally I was gonna take, well, at my current shop, I was gonna take the 21st to the 26th off pretty much. That way, so on Tuesday, Wednesday, I can prep I can go to the market and I buy all the flowers. And I also would prep all of my oasis and everything. And then I was going to arrange on the 23rd and the 23rd primarily. And then 24th is delivering all of the flower stands. And then I wanted to take 25, 26 off for the sake of my mental. Like, I feel like after that, like I just need to take a break, you know? So, but now it's looking like, well, the nice thing about my new shop, which I once again very confident already calling it my new shop. Actually, it's not even a shop. It's this time I'll be working at a boutique. Sounds much more fancy, right? But the hours for the boutique are 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. from Monday to Friday, but I get weekends off unless there's an event, which is not too bad. I don't really care about that. So yeah, so yay full-time hours. Definitely will do my best to negotiate my pay tomorrow. But I'm not too pressed. And like I said, anything is more than what I'm getting paid right now. No, but they were all really sweet. And then unfortunately, it always ends with me giving my Twitch handle one way or another. Just because it's so hard to like describe my work history and what I'm capable of without bringing up my Twitch channel one way or another. Because the numbers for any of my channels is gonna sound impressive no matter what. And it's the only thing that I can bring up to be like, yeah, I'm actually like really good at managing like social media and that kind of stuff and everything. But yeah, so that's been my last 24 hours. My final interview is going to be on it's gonna be sorry, I'm blinking. I'm blinking out right now. Hi, attractive flower shop employee. She's dating someone, maybe engaged soon, which is very exciting for her. But yeah, no, definitely I left that shop, the interview being all like, okay, yeah, I really want to work here. Like I felt very, very like solid, very like secure, and it is offering everything I'm looking for, especially the opportunity to be at the Bouquets to Art exhibition next year. Which, if you guys don't know, if you guys have ever, if you want to be in the area, they had like 80,000 people attend the exhibition last year, and it's a very, very like big deal. And this year, I met my current boss at this exhibition. The new boutique participates as well. in bouquets to art, and they just let the florists go at it. So when is it? I don't know if it's the same date every year. Let me see. Bouquets to art 2027. It says that the dates are usually released in late fall and winter, but this year it was March 3rd to 8th. I wonder when it was in 2025. Is it normally about the same time? Yeah, it seems like it changes. So who knows? Who knows? I'm sure I will tell you guys as soon as I can. Okay, don't you worry. But yeah, I honestly, I'm really worn out and really tired right now. But I was like, I've moved this Atelier Sophie stream like 6 times already. And don't get me wrong, I really want to play it too. I've been itching to play an Atelier game. Oh, but I'm like kind of done. Oh, that's also something I'm really worried about, which I wanted to talk to you guys about it. I felt like we should discuss this. which I feel like no man ever wants to hear. You know, this is what happens when your girl suddenly goes like, oh, I think I'm pregnant, and you guys like definitely are not ready for a child. So the commute and the hours are basically the same as when I worked at Twitch. Which, if you know the year that I worked at Twitch, I wasn't really streaming anymore. However, I have better fate in myself this time. It's okay. I think that year of trying to figure out what the fuck, because it wasn't just. Okay, I'm gonna give myself grace. It wasn't just working at Twitch. I was planning a wedding. Okay, I feel like it was circumstantial. I was planning for a wedding that year, and I was making new friends in the city, and it was just really rough, okay? So, to be fair, I think we should be okay. However, my ESTers, I don't know if I can stream at an EST friendly time anymore. like my schedule right now works because I get home at 3. I usually stream like 5 p.m. ish if I can, because it's really good for EST. Because you guys complained for so long, and I don't want you guys to feel left out. But if I work until 5:30, I can't get home until at least 6, and then I need to have dinner, and then but then I will still have morning streams. I'll still have morning streams on the weekend. I'll try. I've never complained. Yes, Bako, one of the isn't your schedule like super fucked anyway, Aloof? Like, I feel like even during EST friendly stream times, you're like not here. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get like a weekday off, but I am working full time. What EST friendly is right now? Is right now not EST friendly? Cause right now it would be 9 p.m. for you. No? Is this not EST friendly? But I'll miss you guys if I don't see you. So, yeah, so July is gonna be a little bit rough. We definitely are gonna be figuring out our schedule and learning it the hard way. That being said, I want you guys to have faith in me, which is I'm also taking like way less baking orders this year compared to when I was working at Twitch. And I'm also not going out as much either, because my friends moved. And it's not goodbye. It's just a heads up. I think July is gonna be a little bit of a rough period for me in terms of streaming, between working at a new place and then working weddings and then working off Kai. But I still have a really major event planned in September, so please don't leave me yet. And it's gonna be okay. It's gonna work out, you guys. It's gonna work out. If not, then you and me will just be a weekend situation. We'll just stay acquainted over the Why are we talking like we're gonna leave? Well, when your streamer straight up tells you, because don't you know that the tech of female manipulation, did I say that right? Manipulation? That doesn't sound right either. Manipulating. Manipulation. The female skill of manipulation is that I think I make you think that there's still a chance, that there's still hope. In your brains, you might think to yourself, no, it's okay. I'm sure Yuna will still stream. And so you wait on my page every day, hoping that I stream. Except I'm not doing that to you. I'm telling you straight up. I don't know if I'll be able to stream very much. And I don't know if I'll be able to stream EST-friendly times. Which is not basically telling you, yeah, that's right, go fuck off. You know? But I'll do my absolute best. I do have faith. As someone who's not religious at all, but I have faith in the sense of like, I'm much more mentally healthy in the year 2026 compared to 2020, what was it? 4, right? 4 or 5. I'm social but not that social, and I also like put way too much money into my VTuber model post rebrand, because I rebranded after I got laid off from Twitch, right? Yeah. So now it's one of those things where it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, you guys. I am like crushing your hopes now, so that when I can actually just stream at like a regular schedule and nothing has changed, you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, yay, you know, like what a surprise. So basically, I'm doing the opposite of manipulating you as a woman. I'm grateful to you, Nina. This is how I found you. Oh, Blue Jay. But thank you, Shin, for the biddies. Thank you, Cat for a 6 months resub. Thank you, Woohoo Dude, for the 14 months resub. Thank you, Vash, for a 43 months resub. Thank you, Mel, for a 62 months resub. Thank you, Lou, for the 51 months membership. Thank you. You were overlapping with soccer? Bro, you think I don't want to watch it too? You're mentally okay since your wedding, so... I mean... That's accusing Hamnini of having not fixed me. No, I think that like I was already relatively fixed. It's just that like the wedding was... It's a lot to plan a wedding, I think. You're still watching it? It's okay, it's okay. I'll commentate for you. Go! Oh my god, I was watching the freaking Spain and Cape Verde match. Holy moly! Holy crap! No, he was such a crazy goalkeeper! If 9 PM is not friendly for a time zone, I don't know what is. So, it's hard to say. Honestly, I still don't even... I honestly still can't tell either whether... Because when I stream in the morning, I have a lot more, like, EUers that can stop by, and maybe... Yeah, so I have a lot of EU people that stop by, and I do have a lot of people who work from home that stop by and, like, listen. But majority of people are at work, and so I do lose out on, like, certain viewers. But then when I stream in the evening around this time, it takes a while for it to build up in terms of viewership. But then by the time that I have, like, a lot of people watching, I get pretty sleepy or pretty tired. But then also, like, when I have really late streams, like I'm saying like 8, 9 PM to like midnight maybe streams, I also do have a lot of people watching those streams, but then I don't have my ESTers, and that makes me a little sad. Thank you, Derek, as well, for a 6 months membership. I appreciate it. So yeah, it's really hard. Wouldn't it be amazing if you could just stream for like 12 hours a day? Your morning streams are when I'm at work, and your evenings are when I should sleep, so I should to get ready for... Wait, like right now? EST bros together strong. Thank you, David, for joining Crumb Ships, and thank you, Silver, for the 3 months membership. No, I'll do... I feel like that's why I try to just sprinkle in. Like, it's like sprinkles, you know? Like, yeah, I'll stream in the morning this day, and I'll stream in the evening this day, and then... But the problem isn't you guys showing up. Kind of. You know what the problem is? The problem is I, Nini, Yuna and the FOMOer final boss. And you might be wondering, Yuna, what are you FOMOing to? It's for your own stream. Why are you FOMOing? It's because I think I'm such a hilarious person. So whenever you guys miss my streams, I told like a really funny story last stream, and I see your name in chat the next stream, I'm like, oh, I want to tell you that story because I know you watch VODs, but if I tell the story again, I'm basically gonna sound like I FOMO for you guys. When have you ever had a streamer this considerate? When have you ever had a streamer that cared this much about you, huh? I FOMO for you, chat. But that's like probably the thing I struggle with the most. Like whenever I do see people that aren't in like certain streams, but I'll see them in like the next stream or whatever, I just think to myself, oh, what a waste. I was like really funny yesterday. Like they probably would have really enjoyed listening to that. But I also know saying it out loud, how fucking insane I sound. Generational what? But yeah, I don't know. That's just the hardest. As I genuinely don't know how many people watch VODs really either. Like sometimes it's like a mystery. Like I can track VODs a little bit better with like YouTube, but sometimes I'll stream and I only get like maybe like 500 views on like a Wuwa VOD, and then in like the next 2 days after some like stupid clip that I post, it ends up being like 2.2k or whatever, you know. So it's really hard to tell. Being a streamer is hard. Like metrics are difficult. I watch VODs very, very rarely. I don't watch insane streamers. Do I need you to bring something tomorrow? I went grocery shopping for everything, right? Okay, no, I think I'm good. Anyway, I'm a little bit lightheaded because I went to work and I didn't drink any water today, so please give me a moment. You bought what bourbon what to replace the Baileys? Oh, okay. Wait! But Baileys are so good! Do we have like actual whiskey I can drink or mix with? I occasionally watch snippets of a VOD, but very rarely though. Is this better? I said okay, if you say so. But yeah, it's next week is gonna be pretty crazy. Like I have simultaneously a lot of time to stream next week and also no time at all. Actual Buffalo Trace I bought for my own alcoholism. Isn't that? I thought this implied that you bought it for us to drink. After last weekend, I think I'm done with booze for the rest of the year, but Offkai hasn't even happened yet. Our Irish pub, you guys! You didn't hydrate? Must be a day ending in Y. Irish pub meetup where you watch Nini Yuna eat 60 Scotch eggs. I pray that your cortisol levels aren't too high in July. I think my I have a checkup. I have a doctor's appointment on Monday. You know how I bitch at you guys about how you should go get like a checkup yearly? I'm sorry, I'm a hypocrite. I haven't gotten it in a while. But I'm getting one on Monday. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be drinking this weekend. Oh, but I need to. But oh no. I guess I won't drink this weekend, and then I'll go crazy for July 4th. Yeah. Okay, the doctor won't know what will hurt them or something along those lines. I literally have never what? Irish pub meetup where I tried to split the G40. What is splitting the G? Yearly or yearsly? Because I haven't had a checkup since high school. The doctor won't know if you drink if you don't do blood. I always do blood work though when I go get a checkup. Not because I want to know my blood type and then it ends up So did you know that if you want to get a blood test that actually tells you your blood type, you have to pay extra for that, and it's also a different test? And I was like, that's so stupid. Like if you're already drawing my blood for shit like, yeah, you have a fatty liver, stop drinking or whatever. What do you mean you can't tell me what my blood type is while you're doing that? If you donate, I've never been able to donate blood because I, Nini Yuna, with my many health problems. And also anemic. I'm A+ just like my grades, I see. My doctor says I shouldn't drink anymore. It's okay. I'm sure all of our doctors say that. I mean, realistically, it's not that bad yet because every single time you answer the questionnaire and they're like, oh yeah, how many times do you drink like in like a month or whatever, right? It really is just a couple drinks for like a day or two every week. Not even every week. I would say even every other week, you know? So it's not that bad at all, actually. But yeah. Couple is maybe the wrong word. I'll usually only have 2 to 3. Like, I have not drank super hardcore since when my friend was getting ready, when she said she was gonna move first Thursday. My alcohol intake will go back up though when I'm in the city. That is also the problem. Especially because I have a bar that I used to frequent with one of my other coworkers that was really close to the office. Except my new workplace, hopefully, is even closer to the bar. Like, even like it's like a block closer. So, I mean, I'll only have a cider or 2. That's not too bad. Everything in moderation. Yes, everything in moderation. Yes, yes. If it's any better, it's not like I really drink cocktails anymore. I feel like the sugar in cocktails is surely worse right now. I say as I drink ciders, which has definitely way more sugar. I have time management, so I tend not to watch VODs. I just try to lurk when I can. Oh, I understand that though. Sounds like you got the job. I'm pretty sure I got... Like, normally I wouldn't be so, like, full of it. But they asked me for a final interview and to talk about, like, how much I want to get paid and my hours and stuff. Like, 2 hours after I had my interview. And then they took down the job listing for that position, too. Sorry. I'm pretty sure I got it. I'm pretty sure, you know? Is the sugar in ciders natural or added? I'm not gonna look that up because I don't wanna know. Sounds like it's yours. I hope it's mine with a ribbon tied on it too. I'm excited though. It definitely is like way more in line with what I wanna do. I mean, as much as like I cried and lost my shit over like my current shop, I really am grateful for everything I've learned working for them. I learned a lot. I especially learned what I don't want. So, congrats, go. Thank you, thank you. I'll do my best. And then you guys can guess how much I ask to be paid whenever I pull for my S6 Suite. Oh, anyway, let me go open up the game. Did I even download the game, bro? It's been a while. Honestly, I'm someone who... I wish my brain worked the way I wanted it to work. But I guess if that was the case, you know, the world would operate much differently. But remember how I told you guys, I have like quite an extensive memory. And it's actually like... I find things quite memorable really easily. But like selectively. So like, the nice thing is that with games, most of the time, I won't remember it, or I won't know what happened, and I can rewatch it, and I can enjoy it wholeheartedly. It's why I rewatch anime series really often, because like, if it's been a while, I'll forget everything about it, and I'll just enjoy it again. So that's the nice thing with games. It's the nice thing with games, as long as like, I already finished the game, and it's not like a game that I'm starting from scratch, and then I like, take a break for a couple of months, and I come back, and I'm all like, what was I doing again? But at the same time, it's like, I'll look at something, and I'll be like, I remember this person who did this to me and all the feelings that came with it just because of this anime girl that they used to retweet like maybe twice a month, you know, that sort of thing. so my brain is at that level. Have you ever taken notes? I, Nina Yuna, have never taken notes in any format other than performatively. Okay, let me move this over here. I already yapped too much. 40 minutes of yapping and I'm already stuck. Performative? Yeah, you know, like when you take notes in like school or something and you bring out your entire selection of pastel highlighters and then you do like bubble letters for like your header and everything. That's performative note taking. I absolutely did not remember a single thing I wrote down. Anyway, my weekend is extremely busy, so I may not stream very long because I am dying. But as long as I start the game, I will feel obligated to continue the game. So, no, my hat's too big. It's being cut off. No. How are the kittens? Fat. They ended up I think they did end up having fleas though. It do be like that sometimes. Even if they didn't get fleas, I think their mom probably had fleas. I hope the mama's okay. Anyway, here we go. Damn, bitch. Are you sleepy or something? Yes, I'm so fucking sleepy. Where's my cable for my controller? Kidoki, play game. Yeah, Sophie 2 is still like one of the best games, but I want to be able to finish Sophie 1 on stream before Sophie 2. I think... Shit! Wasn't the last time I played Sophie on stream was when I had my, like, very first model? Was I still in Cinderia? I probably was. Was that like, not, like, the last time I played this shit? That's crazy. That's crazy. Cinderia wasn't that long ago, surely. Cinderia was 2021, which means that it has been 5 years, my dude. I've always wanted to cover an Atelier, like, opening. It's just really hard for me to pick a favorite. Because I like, all of them. Before your time? It's okay, it's before most of our times. Sophie was your fave? Sophie is my fave. But my favorite song is probably Aisha. Like, I really like Aisha's like opening was like one of like my like I had repeated that shit like crazy like on YouTube. It's like one of my favorites. That's why like my top 2 Ateliers. Actually, maybe we should do an Atelier Protag tier list before we get into this. Atelier Protagonist tier list. Granted, I don't hate any of them. I do want to make that clear. Like, I love all of them in a special way. But Aisha's opening was oh really? Is this updated? I don't think this is updated. I don't think this is updated just because I don't see Yumiya. But the full tier. Oh no, that's like every character in existence. I don't want that. I just want Atelier Protagonist tier list. Whoa. Atelier tier list. Okay, so this is a tier list not for like the game, but for like the protagonist, okay? Because I don't think I can find. Can I? Let me see. I'm looking. Basically, all you need to know is Sophie's my goat. Rorona was my first game, so she has like a very special place in my heart. Yumiya is hot as fuck. I actually think Yumiya is definitely hotter than Ryza. Aisha also has a very, very special place in my heart. Totori, I'm whatever about. Elme is pretty cute. Resna is honestly really pretty, but I haven't played the game, so I can't, like, say anything about that. I would say that, like, the Shallies and then Virus are, like, mid-tier for me. I actually like Esha quite a bit. Esha is cute as fuck. Yeah, for Ryza wasn't my type because her companions were more of my type. Hehe. Lulua, yeah. Sorry, I like calling her Elme. It reminds me of Elmo. Yeah, the Shallies are pretty mid-tier for me, but I do know some like pretty die-hard Shally fans. Yeah, Suelle and Virus and Liddy are all like... They're just there for me. Like, I don't really have that much attachment to any of them, honestly. I'm trying to see it. Oh, Nelke is super cute. She's good. She's giving like villainous, like isekai, like reincarnation for me. But I never played that game. I don't know if it's good actually or not. Any pre-Arlen? I was thinking about it. No, I actually have a. I do love like Esha and Logi quite a bit. It's not bad at all. I did see that Marie got a remake though. Did you play it? Oh, you know, I really would finish. It would be easier for me to replay and finish all of my Atelier games if they actually ran properly on the Switch. They run like dog shit on the Switch. It's so bad. Like even like the improvements or whatever to it, I'm like, yeah, I should probably just be playing this on my PC. But then as to myself, if I'm playing this on my PC, I might as well be streaming. I'm very close to finishing Yumiya. I'm not a fan of new real-time combat. Get with the times, Unk. No, I understand, but unfortunately, it is a very like getting with the times moment, I feel. This is so freaking nostalgic. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I'm gonna change the settings real quick. Damn, you guys, playing this for the first time was like actually like a second part of my brain like. Well, it's so the thing about Yumiya that's making people like mauled a little bit is that their newest Atelier game, Karya, is pretty much a follow-up to Yumiya, so the gameplay is basically the same, and people are... But Yumiya's really pretty! I really did like Yumiya, and I feel like the story was like kind of lit too, so... Is the game volume okay for you guys, or should I raise it a little bit? It's okay. We have to forgive Karya because she has the biggest pot ever. I just don't care for the side characters very much in Yumiya. Yeah, but that's like... You're picking like a gold standard to hold it to, you know? Good taste. One of my favorites. My OG. I really do want to replay Aisha though. Like I would have never been into Atelier as much as I was if it wasn't for Rorona and Aisha. Atelier fans dislike how unlike past it's just a very modern like take on. Yeah. I will never hate a game for trying new things. I would just hate the game for trying to do new things with the title or name of a pre-existing series that's never been like that. Hello, Yuna from Panini. Hello. I had to check out the new wrestler. So, Octopath Zero, I enjoyed so much. You know, like, I have, like, a new appreciation for gacha games that were slop that got turned into actual full games. Because I know Wrestlate was also a gacha game for Atelier, and then they turned it into, they turned it into a full game. So I think I want to give it a shot, maybe. Maybe. They're doing that again with Final Fantasy, which is why I was all like, oh, maybe this will be the first Final Fantasy game that I play. Maybe. Oh, you went. I want to go to a dedicated Octopath Orchestra concert though. Like I said, I'll play this Final Fantasy game because I really like 2D HD. It's like one of my favorite game styles. Has Yuna seen pics of the Square Enix? Why would I go to the Square Enix cafe in LA when every single time I go to Japan, I literally stay right next to the Square Enix Akiba cafe? They're going to a Nier concert later this year. I remember when I got tickets for the first time that they had the concert and I had to sell them. I'm going tomorrow. I will report on if it is shit. If you go, make sure you tag Maria, cause there's probably gonna be some shit that she wants there. The part that I hate is not the new thing. It's the bad execution of the new thing. If you will do so, but then it's kind of like, oh, it kind of sets like a, oh, the next time they make it, maybe they'll be like, oh, it's actually like so much better now or whatever, you know. But yeah, I tried playing Octopath, the gacha game, to understand how good the Octopath Zero actually was, and it was fire. No, I did. We were just talking about how I haven't played Atelier Sophie yet, but it's more of a reimagined story in the same setting of the gacha. But I think the story is different. Okay, all right, but okay. I am a bit of a purist in the sense of I don't necessarily. So for example, like I loved it when I got to see like all the other like Arlen characters in like the Arlen games, right? And like the few other ones. But for example, if you had the Arlen games and then you had like Ryza, you know, like have like a cameo or whatever in it, it like kind of icks me out. Like, there's nothing wrong with it technically, but I just like I like things a little bit more contained, if that makes a little bit of sense. You know what I mean? So I did see that like Wrestling, like it has like all the characters, and I was like, I don't want. It's like it goes against like my canon, my head canon of what it should be. You know. I don't like Dream Team setups. I do believe that like this is a series with these characters for a very specific reason. So, like no matter how much I like characters, I like normally am never like like it has to be like done really well. Like for example, the Sophie cameo in Fires. That's a little bit different. But I'm a little bit picky about that sort of thing. It really depends. It really depends on the context and what is the reason. I do treasure canon quite a bit. Like there's always like I like Easter eggs. If that makes sense. Like for example, if it was like a like Esha, right? Like read a journal that was written by Lulua, right? This doesn't make sense, but just bear with me. Like just with an example, like that sort of stuff, you know, like that. I'm like I like that a lot more than actually just like seeing the character. Like I feel like it should have like a lot of impact, and so when it's done too often, it just feels cheap to me. Because you're supposed to like whenever you see the cameo, you're like, oh, you know. But then if they keep doing it, then you're kind of like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. When I posted my ratings for my favorite Atelier designs, someone was like, oh, your design has always reminded me of Sophie's. And I was like, yeah, I wonder what reference I sent in when I asked for this witch outfit. You understand that as a Trails fan. Yeah. Yeah, an Easter egg is... Yeah, so I feel like, unfortunately, most cameos feel shoehorned. But if they're really good and set up in a way that's like a... Oh my god! You know, then I'm for it. I'm for it. I'm gonna change my setting a little bit. Hold up. Can I? Oh, I forgot this fucking game won't let you change the actual setting of like your screen until you exit it. Oh fuck. Okay, whatever. Let me just adjust it a little bit more. Cause I'm a little motion sick. Bro, this camera's still so fucking fast! Was that one of your strict requirements for your new outfit that your hat had to be bigger than Willbell's? Yes, I also did send Willbell as a reference. I'm kind of curious. Okay, I sent 4 characters as my reference for my witch outfit. Can you name the 4 characters? I'm kind of curious. Change it later. Okay, Elena was one of them, yes. Was Monica one of them? Actually, yes, Monica was one of them. For my hairstyle, at least. Hold on, let me pull out that hairstyle for you guys. But yeah, it was, you guys already listed before. It was Monica, Elena, Sophie, and Willbell. Let me go double check unless I'm gaslighting myself real quick. Oh, funnily enough, there was actually a 5th reference. But if you guys guess you will never guess the 5th reference. You actually will never guess who the 5th reference was. Because it's like very not in line with what I would normally hear. The newest one just want the same comfy feel as older ones like Sophie. Like I'm telling you, I think they're just trying to keep with the times. This is how it is. Okay, but even if we don't get to play too much today, please don't be too mad at me. Just know that now that I've started it, I will feel obligated to do it. Makes my back hurt. Anyway, the last reference that I actually sent for my model was... I can't pronounce her name. Mambo. I actually said Mambo as a reference too because I wanted my witch hair to have that same fluffy like front feeling. So I also sent a reference of her as well when I was Liper. No, you can't say that. I'm gonna take back Ogre Cat. Mambo. I forgot how that song goes. What is it? Hachimichi da 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 Mambo Mambo ding 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 Hajime. Oh, my nose. You know, I wish that they would make an Atelier game where they abandon the combat, actually. Just abandon all the combat and then turn it into like a Harvestman game. No more combat. Just give me some farm field and a big pot and let me sell my goods to the people during the farmers market. Potions, I can do all sorts of things and oh man, I would love that. I would want them to make like so I would want them to do an Atelier game where it's like Grand Bazaar, where you can sell your potions and then your customers are all of the other characters. You know what I mean? I'm okay with games like that, where that because in that case, like their appearance doesn't make too much of a difference or whatever to the story. Why don't game companies hire you as a consultant for these type of games? I know, right? Oh, give me a second. I need to turn off the oven real quick. Yeah, sorry for no stream this weekend. But you can keep your eye out on my Twitter. I'm having a really big dinner party tomorrow. We're doing a brisket and we're smoking a brisket, and then we also have like the traditional like yakitori charcoal grill. So we're doing yakitori steaks, and then we also got short rib, and then I'm making a key lime pie, and I'm also probably making a pistachio birthday cake as well. And sorry you're out of calories, bitch. The fuck you mean you're out of calories? I really wish mac and cheese was easier to make, because I feel like mac and cheese is always a good side, but it's honestly such a pain in the ass to make. Like, making good mac and cheese is a lot of effort! Wait, don't kill me. Whose birthday is it? It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's our friend's mom's birthday, but I'll have extra birthday cake because I have to bake a really big cake. So don't worry, it's no one's birthday. Oh, you think so? Yeah. I don't know why they've never turned Atelier into a Harvest Moon type of game. It's right there. You should kill him anyway. I never realized how big Monika's boobs are. They're actually like... They're huge, actually. How tart do you like your key lime pie to be? I prefer my key lime pie to be on the sweeter side, but the rest of my family prefers it tart, so... No, my hat is literally censoring her tits right now. But I just want you to know, they're breasting very breastily behind my hat. It's not fair, you guys. Why don't I get to have a big coat and then have a feather quill and ink bottle in my pocket and then go on adventures and be an alchemist? It's not fair. Ta-da! You are literally the VTuber. Haha. Where is my feather quill toggle? You could have asked for all of that. Technically I did. Ah, money, yay! I wanna go foraging one day, but I feel like I'd like accidentally pick up something that would kill me. I don't know. Monica is giving Iris vibes from Historia. You know what I mean? Ooh, you mean goat? That is the title of our stream. Oh my god, you guys! Seeing the CG is so nostalgic! Is the game really 11 years old? How long ago did I play this? Holy moly! Mmm, yummy button mushroom, yum. This used to be one of my Twitter icons. Very long time ago. Before Yuna existed. Can a book be this cunty, you guys? Is the book allowed to be cunty? The book flapped its book flaps flappily. Why don't my books float and then turn into cute girls? Huh? Can the book be on a hear me out list? I can't tell if I'm lightheaded because I haven't drank or eaten anything today, or is it because my blood sugar is low, or because I got motion sick, or I haven't slept enough, which also might be the case. Well, I had gone to work, gone home, did groceries, went to Costco, didn't get to fix my nail, got home, ate some. I had a spoonful of corn pudding, and then I came in to stream. So I was busy. I don't want Miss Energy Drink will keep me alive to be telling me to go eat, okay? You're not you when you're hungry or sleepy. I feel like in my scenario, when am I not hungry or sleepy? If anything, if I'm not hungry or sleepy, I was probably replaced by an alien. Jokes on you, I haven't had any... Wow! Actually, I got some blueberry lemonade. I got some strawberry lemonade flavored blueberries at the farmer's market on the way home today. Because who the fuck has a farmer's market at 5 p.m. on a Thursday? Like, what? And I also got something called a pectarine, which is a peach nectarine. So let me go grab one of those. That's like, it's a little bit psycho, isn't it? I'm sure he'll remind me himself. Just in case, to make his life a little bit easier. Before I end stream, can someone remind me to close my office window? Because he's gonna start smoking the brisket at midnight, so... Remember close? That's why I said make his life easier. How is the corn dessert? I messed up my corn caramel. It turned into like caramel candy. I don't know how to fix it. The corn pudding itself was quite yummy though. I just wish, or the corn custard. I just wish it was a little bit smoother, but maybe I'll strain it once or whatever later.
特別優れていたようには見えませんでしたね。どうせ私、錬金術下手だもん。すぐ失敗しちゃうし、いろんなもの作れないし。おばあちゃんみたいに町のみんなを助けてあげられないの。うまくなりたいですか？錬金術がうまくなりたいですかと聞いたのです。それはもちろんなれるならなりたいけど、知識の大釜という道具があります。それさえあれば。そんなすごい道具があるの？欲しい。ねえ、それどこにあるの？知識の大釜はねえ、プラス
I feel like the comedic timing of the old Atelier games just can't be beat.
そのようです。本当に？ひどいよ。期待だけ持たせといてあんまりだよ。申し訳ありません。しかし全く思い出せないのです。お詫びと言ってはなんですが、記憶を失っているとはいえ、あなたよりも錬金術の知識を持っている自信があります。
The audacity of this book.
確かにプラフタって賢そうだし、私より絶対錬金術
When I was a broke YouTuber, when I started streaming, before I understood what copyright was, and wondering why all of my YouTube videos were getting struck, I did use a couple of Atelier game BGMs as my chatting BGM.
教えてくれるって言うならお願いしたいかも。はい、それではこれからよろしくお願いします。よろしくね、プラフター。
Wow. In 13 minutes, 15 minutes, we have gotten farther for this game on stream than Nini Yuna in 2021 did. Well, I finished it off stream. That should count for something. I think especially when I was in Cinderia though, I like just didn't want to stream because I just felt like it was just so soulless. Sorry, I'm trying to eat this peach as fast as I can, but I'm a little spoiled. So most of the time, my fruit gets cut up for me. I normally don't bite into it like a barbarian, you know?
よーし、じゃあ早速いろいろ教えてよ、プラフター。やる気ですね、ソフィー。 いつまでも駆け出しじゃいられないからね。調合だね、任せてよ。素材。ああ、どうしました？山師の薬を作るのに全部使っちゃったみたい。何も残ってないや。
She's not a good alchemist and she's broke.
取りに行く必要がありますね。近くに素材を採取できそうな場所はありますか？うん、一応知ってはいるけど、あそこにはプニが出るから。
I only like biting into fruit if I imagine myself as an RPG hero protagonist sitting at the trunk of a tree after a very long day of monster slaying.
モニカ？うん。なるほど。クラフトは一緒に来ないの？はい。
But the real answer is that despite having really healthy gums, according to my dentist, my gums are just really sensitive. So whenever I bite into fruit, normally my gums really hurt. Like, they get, like, soft or whatever. And then I went to the dentist about it. I was like, is this normal? And they're like, no, your gums are fine. Your gums are, like, healthy. You just, like, have really... Your gums are just weak. And I was all like, so they're not fine? But then they were like, there's nothing you can do about that. like, there's nothing you can do to, like, improve this. So... The feeling you should have after work is cracking open a cold one. Eating fruit at night is like a little bit like I feel like I'm sitting by the fire at night and the rest of my team is asleep. I need to either be drinking or having meat. The feeling of alcoholism. Excuse me. Oh my god, I actually thought I was gonna die this morning, you guys. I guess because I had like an empty stomach and I didn't like eat or drink anything, I had like this hiccup. It was like a one-off hiccup. But the hiccup, like it felt like it was squeezing out all of the air in my empty stomach onto my chest and into my head, and I actually like was knocked out of breath. Like I had to sit down for a moment and like contemplate my life. It actually hurt so much. Did you push to get the rest out? No, I got lightheaded and had to sit down on the sidewalk because I did not trust my body otherwise. When you guys were growing up in school, did your teachers ever do the thing where they had like a bunch of candy corn or M&Ms or jelly beans or whatever in a jar, and then you had to guess like the closest number to whatever amount was in that jar? And then your prize would be like 2 pencils or some bullshit? No, there was a YouTube chat that was like corn candy, which made me think of candy cars, which made me think of that. I know there is like a math to it or something like that, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. Sometimes the prize was the jar. What are you gonna do with that much candy corn? Oh, candy corn so disgusting too. And with jelly bean, I only like a very certain flavor of jelly beans, which is the tangerine flavor. What was you? Oh. Oh, was I going again? I made myself dizzy. Hold up. Fucking candy corn, fuck that noise. Shitty ass leftover stray candy corn at the bottom of your Halloween candy bag. Proverb! You literally live next to the jelly bean factory. We do? So nostalgic.
空気がおいしい。ソフィー、気をつけなきゃダメよ。わかってる。
Certain blood pressure meds smell like butterscotch. I did not know that because I don't have blood pressure problems. I like kettle corn and I like caramel corn. Normally don't really like popcorn otherwise. Jelly bean. They are squaring up for the slime with a smile on his face. Honestly, I can see how Yumiya is like dog shit, like on the Switch. Maybe I should have bought Sophie on the Switch when it was on sale. I forgot how old the graphics are. Honestly, this is like pretty bearable on the Switch. I always wanted a PS Vita growing up, but I could never get my hands on one. So I would just watch I would read all the blogs of people that played it, or I would read like all the blogs that people posted on Atelier, or I just watch it on YouTube. Because Nini Yuna didn't really get to play games until like I played games, but only if they were on the Wii or the DS, really. Sometimes the PlayStation if I borrowed the cousins. Yeah. Oh my god, can you imagine if an Atelier game had the level of modeling of Wuwa? Like, could you imagine? Holy fuck! I don't even know how I wouldn't know how I even take that. It would be fucking amazing. The downside, it would have to be a gacha. Atelier already had a gacha. Hello? Hello? Okay, I guess. Hi, Yuna. Hey. Damn, I never realized how much they jiggle.
Sophie?
I always love Oscar and his little stupid pumpkin hat.
に物を書き込んで
Sorry, kabocha hat.
本がし
まさか私も最初は別におかしいことではない。
いや
それでクラフトでじゃはいそうなんだ。
記憶ね
クラフタが喋るだったら
おおなるほどさすがモニカ冴えてるな
ねえクラフタはどう思う？ありえない話ではないと思います。やってみる価値はあるかと。よーしそうと決まったら錬金術の勉強をたくさんしてどんどんクラフタに書き込んでいかなきゃ。そうね
あ
みんなありがとう。
I saw my PS Vita in perfect condition. I don't understand people who don't keep their consoles in perfect condition. I went home recently and I got my 3DS from home because I just thought it'd be nice to have it again, nostalgic and everything. And mine looks brand new. Like I see people post like their old like consoles like hanging off the hinges or it's like basically broken and all stuff. I just like don't understand. I just don't understand how. Like I have always kept almost anything I've ever owned, like console-wise, like in like perfect condition. Like technically, like my VTubing phone is like my phone from like almost like 7-8 years ago or whatever. 3DS battery life is wildly good. I turned it off after 1 year and it wasn't dead. Like the only thing that you can kind of see like worn down on my consoles is like the buttons from hitting it too much or whatever. Maybe the edges as well are a little bit like scuffed from like being in my background. But yeah, I just don't understand how people like can post like their consoles like all beat up and shit.
じゃあ私も失礼するわ。ソフィー、クラフター、またね。
You're like eBay's favorite person? No, honestly, I am the worst type of person though. I look at the things that I own and I would go, yeah, I could probably sell it for quite the bit on eBay, whatever. And I keep that in mind, and I just never do anything about. I just keep everything, even if like I don't use it anymore, I don't play anymore or whatever. I just like have to myself like, but what if I did want to play it? What if, you know? So I ended up never selling anything.
またね。クラフタのために頑張らないと。ええ、期待していますよ、ソフィー。
Hoarder maxing. Sometimes I do watch like those videos of like people who like actually hoard, and I'm all like, I would never let myself get to that point. I think, or at least you know, like mine is organized chaos. Why sell it if you'll buy it again later if you do? That's also the mindset. Oh my god, is that the last time I played? Oh. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, Sophie's the cutest.
どうしました？いや、プラン、はい。材料はどれにしよう。これでいいかな。よし、始めるよ。いいね。いいじゃない。そうなるんだ。これでいいかな。パパッと仕上げちゃおう。できた。レベル
You know, that's the problem though. BGMs these days, or BGMs for games these days, are quite impressive, and musically, I like listening to it. But at the same time, I feel like it's missing a level of whimsy and you know what I'm talking about? Like, it's missing a level of whimsy that like the older game BGMs had, or maybe the goofiness. What's up, Granny? Oh my god, her grandsons or grandchildren are so terrible. I feel like seeing this map though, I just think about Dokapon. And I think about how like I've actually have never been rage baited more than when I was playing Dokapon. To the point that I'm actually too scared to play I'm too scared to play the new one, the remake or whatever, because I was like, I actually have friends to play with now and I would like to keep those friends, you know? I need to return to the Conqueror's Bad Fur Day era. Yeah, the music tone's too refined now. I could never play games like Dokapon with anyone unless they like I truly believe them when they say that like they won't get upset with me or whatever, you know? Dude, I forget he literally just like smacks a shovel to their head. It's like kinda hardcore. What the heck is a Dokapon? Imagine Mario Party where you could actually grief and rage bait the people that you're playing with and like ruin their life essentially. It definitely is like a very... It's definitely a choice to play with your friends, for sure. Oh, I forgot to give him some item sweeps. No, even worse. Like, if you already thought that I got pissed the fuck off at you guys in Mario Party, I would, like, actually go non-verbal and, like, just go to bed, like, with Dokapon. If you want to end their friendship, play Diplomacy. What kind of game is that? So you would have shot. You can't say that when we have an actual gun. They're gonna take it you serious. So, so I had a really funny conversation. I don't know why I think that like in my head that if so, because you guys know I have like a very extreme irrational fear of like a house break-in. I've told you guys this, right? Like I like to the point that I'll sit there, I'll look up like when's the most recent house break-in in my neighborhood. Like I have a really unreasonable fear of house break-ins, and so I was like talking to my husband the other day, and I was like, what if we change the sides that we sleep on in the bed so that if the robber breaks in, you have a chance to roll to the other side of the bed and then like get the gun and then like defend us or whatever, you know? That way you have a little bit, you have like cover head or whatever. And then Pancake was all like, you do realize that if the robber got that far in to the point where you have to like get under the bed to hide for them, you're already dead, right? Like there's not like a QTE like in real life that you have to hit to like shoot the robber. I was all like, darn, I really thought it'd be relevant, you know? You need a dog so you can tell from their barking. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like what. Well, I've also have swung my cast iron pots a couple of times just to make sure that if the situation came to it and I had to use it for self-defense, I'd be able to accurately strike someone's head with it. Because my Le Creuset pot is like... How heavy is it? How heavy is a Le Creuset Dutch oven? It's about like... My biggest one is 18 pounds. My usual ones though are like 13 pounds. I can carry that one-handed. I had to make sure I can carry it one-handed too, because when you swing it, I feel like if you swing with both arms at the same time, like you leave yourself pretty open, right? Do you just want to kill the mods? She wants to make sure there are no more mods for me ever. That's enough to smash bows. I definitely think that like if you self-defended yourself, because it's actually, I watched a video of someone trying to shoot rifle rounds. Sorry, I'm not very super well versed with guns. Like, despite shooting them, it's whatever to me. But I watched a video of someone trying to shoot like rounds like through a cast iron and see how many cast irons it can shoot through, and those were like cheaper cast irons too. So I feel like if I used like a Le Creuset as a shield / weapon, it'd actually be quite hard to shoot through it with like a normal round, you know? Wow, calling law cheap. Okay, 1%er. Help Yuna get to the 0.01%. Oh, it's so funny. Dude, these slimes keep harassing me. I'm just trying to collect the goods. What have you dual-wielded iron pans? So, I thought I would be a little bit stronger after working at the shop for a while. But, I mean, I feel like I'm pretty good at, like, lifting things now. But ultimately, my arm strength is still quite weak. I don't know if I could dual-wield 2 of them. Also, because my Le Crusades are varying weights. I feel like, because my biggest one is 18 pounds. My usual ones that I can reach really easily are, what did I say, 13 pounds? Or 12 pounds, something like that? Cast irons are heavy, so it's basically putting like a block of steel in the way. And then it ricochets, and then you both die. Do weightlifting? I thought you guys wanted for me to stay soft and chubby. Do stamina training? I'd rather not. Oh, I see. Whoops. No! No, the power lifter build goes kind of crazy. Goes kind of hard. I will say, I did not realize how impressive like a really toned back is until like I saw the workouts that some of these people with like really nice backs like do. And I'm all like, wow, that's kind of intense. Oh, bro, what even is my next task? Oops. Think up a recipe for bomb. Cool. Okay. Think up a... How the fuck did I do that again? Oh, here we go. Ah! Need to find Uni? Have you seen Baki? You would pass out. I don't think I have. Oh no, I'll just go buy it in town. Hold up. Sorry, it's been a while. Why haven't they released my Harvest Moon Grand Bazaar DLC? I know they will. Surely. They've done it before. Oh.
Sophie, ちょうどいいところに。 時間ある？大丈夫だけど。よかった。ならちょっと手伝ってほしいの。何を？教会の大掃除よ。
Oh, I want to hide under her skirt. I want to flip her skirt up. I'm pretty sure I said this in 2022 as well.
Sophie.
Oh my god! She breast mogged me! I got breast mogged!
最近来られそんなこと気にしなくていいのよ。パメラさん、話は後にして。そうね。じゃあ早速始めましょうか。
She sounds like she has no thought, no brain cells in her brain. There's nothing in there.
まだまだ今日はこのくらいでいい。あ、そうね。じゃあ私そういうちゃんとお金を払ってもそうね。寄付？ソフィー、それなるほど。どれ
Oh, cool.
これでどうま
Those might be pushed up so you still have a chance. Oh my god, it's so nostalgic though. It really is. And then suddenly tomorrow's stream will be Sophie 2, and then you'll be like, oh my god, you finished already? I did. Just like 8 years ago. Pamela might be the chosen board games at 15, so yeah. Can I buy uni from the cafe? When is my next stream scheduled? Yeah, sorry this weekend is a little bit crazy because it's literally I have a dinner party tomorrow, then I have work all day on Saturday, and then I think I scheduled the stream for Sunday. But what did I schedule? And I can't stream Xenoblade yet because I'm still having a really hard time deciding which one to start. I know. I should just play all of them, but it's not that easy, okay? Okay, I'll just make another waiting room for Sophie. And I'll move more events to sometime next week. Oh, busy week. I have a busier weekday next. So on Monday I have doctor's appointment. On Tuesday I'm out in the city. On Wednesday I have... No, I'm technically free Wednesday, but when they asked me if I wanted to work Wednesday and I saw the schedule had the bitch that I hate, I made up some excuse of why I'm busy on Wednesday. So I think my brain thinks I'm busy on Wednesday, but I'm absolutely not busy on Wednesday. And then it was the lady who like walked up to me and was trying like, oh, like how are you prepping the carnations? Like, you know, like you can be doing it this way. And I was all like, the boss literally trained me, back the fuck off. And then she had an attitude. That one, the one that I was like tweaking out about. Yeah, everyone also told me that Xenoblade 2 is the best. And then Thursday is my final interview for the boutique, and then I work literally Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I have Sunday off, and then Monday and Tuesday are my last days at the current shop, and then I probably will start working at the new place, hopefully July 1st. But yeah, I just don't like people who like. Okay, this is gonna sound so full of it. It really is, and I acknowledge that. I am an egotistical beast, but it's one of those things where it's on like, how are you gonna tell me how to do something and power trip over me when you literally are worse than me? And switching jobs pretty fast. Oh, they need someone like pretty quickly. So, and I already, well, because I mentioned like regardless whether if I got this job or not, at this new place I'm interviewing, I was gonna leave no matter what at the current place. Like, I just couldn't do it anymore. You know, but it really is like, it's really like it just really frustrates me when people who either assume, like I said, that's when I realized I had a pet peeve. Like, because most of the time when you ask someone, oh, do you have a pet peeve or whatever, it's kind of hard to like say it on the go because it's all like, oh, do I have any pet peeves? And you really have to think about it, right? Except like with this, like, I now know I absolutely have a pet peeve, which is people assuming incorrectly about what you're doing and trying to correct you into doing the thing you were already doing. Does it make sense? Sorry, I might have explained that like poorly. But basically, it was just like I was doing something, and in the middle of doing it, like she assumes that I'm actually doing this instead, and then yells at me for doing this. And I was like, bitch, calm your tits. I am doing exactly what you think I am doing, okay? Not the thing I'm not supposed to be doing. And I was like, if you minded your own fucking business, you wouldn't be... And yeah, it's one of these confidently incorrect people. Yes. Because I think for me, I don't know if it's like because I lack self-respect. Do I have self-respect for myself, honey? A little bit? Okay. my husband just did that little you know, like the motion of like the thing that like pisses off like the Koreans or whatever. Except he's Korean, so maybe it's fine. No, so I gave him a trick question earlier. I gave him a trick question, you guys. Tell me how you would have answered, okay? Because so he finishes work at 5. I finish work at if I get to the new place, I will finish work at 5:30. So he was all like, "Oh, I can't believe I have to wait until 5:30 to start going home." And then I go, "Oh no, it's fine. You can head home first if you want." Would you take this as a trick question, or you would just be like, "Oh, okay," and then go home early? Yeah, this is actually a trap question, I think. But in my head, I genuinely was all like, "Yeah, you can like go home if you want. Like, I understand, it's fine. Just know that if you go home, you can't stop me if I want to go drink." No. I genuinely was okay. I'm genuinely okay with him going home early. I'm just saying that he's responsible for whatever happens afterwards. But it's okay. My husband was all like, "I can't believe I had to wait until 5." He repeated himself, so it's okay. Well, for me though, I genuinely am a person where the only time you have to kind of worry if it's the right thing to do or not is if I say like, "Oh, no, honestly, I don't think I'm that bad." Like, I don't think I'm that bad. Normally, if you ask me something and I say whatever, I don't really care. I really don't care. Only because I'm so vocal about it when I do care. Like, I'm going to bitch about it if I do care about it. So I feel like I'm actually pretty good about that. Like I feel like Pancake and Chair can testify. I'm actually pretty good when it comes to like, if you ask me something, I'll just tell you straight up. Maybe. I thought you say I'm hungry. No, I'm not gonna get upset if you ask me if like, "Oh, do you want anything?" I'm going to the store and I tell you, "No, I don't really want anything." I really don't want anything. No, I'm pretty good about it with Hubnini too, I think. What am I doing here? Numbers saying that. How many do I need to slay? Change page. Just getting hurt. Can someone slay the blue pony pony? Okay. First recorded woman to never say I'm fine. I think the only time that you would have to genuinely be concerned is if I go nonverbal. If I go nonverbal, it is like, okay, GG, go next. As long as I still have like the ability to respond to you or to speak, it actually is probably okay. Like, I am just is a woman full of contradictions. I am high-strung, but also I'm pretty laid back. I'm simultaneously high maintenance, but like I don't think I make anyone else's problem. You make a face before you stop talking. or it's just a okay, whatever. I think I wanted to buy out all of the uni here. Probably. I think like I'm pretty well aware of like my own habits and like how I act, just because I'm quite critical about my actions as well. So no, it's definitely I only built this behavior because of my immense fear to be misunderstood. So I over-explain myself, and I'm definitely way too honest. I tell you guys way too much because I'd rather you know way too much than assume things, which leads to other problems. But I feel like I've had less problems with my life being very upfront and honest than like trying to play it off, honestly. But yeah, you can also like, you want to be parasocial about it. You can also just think like, oh, it's because she like cares about us and likes us and definitely like not trying to take advantage of us for like our money or anything, you know? Okay, the thing is that like the worst part is that I'm quite open about speaking on my mind if you ask me things directly, but I hate confrontation. I can't. Like, the thought of confrontation makes me want to throw up. Like I would rather, if I know a friendship is ending, I would rather just skip to the part where the friendship is ended instead of having the conversation to end the friendship. I like, just like the thought of like having a conversation like makes me want to die. Oh. No, it literally like that's how I feel about like I feel like I hate it when I catch on and I realize there's something wrong. Part of me cannot let it go until it's talked about, but at the same time, I rather would just skip that phase entirely, you know? I love confrontation, especially when I know I'm right. Wow, I love that for you. I love that for you. It's okay. I think girls are cuter when they're I think girls are cute if not understanding them makes you want to kind of like tear your hair out and like cry a little bit, you know. What if there's a chance you could still save a bridge from burning? There was a time in my life where I kind of thought to myself, kind of like, oh, what if I could have done this instead? What if I could have said this instead? What if I, that sort of thing, you know, and kind of like are in your head about it. But then I realized, in a very sad way, sometimes there are people, once you realize that they're not even really around anymore, it doesn't impact your day-to-day at all. Like, I think that was like the biggest lesson I learned in my early 20s to like really like fix my mental about certain things was all like, whether this happened or not, it actually is not impactful, and that should say how much this friendship like mattered or like or how much it affected me, you know, sort of thing. And I think in the moment, it's always hard not to be able to feel like, oh, I have to do absolutely everything I can for this friendship, or like, this person means so much to me. But then when you realize that, like, when you're not the one reaching out anymore, when you're not the one... That was your early 20s? Yes, that was my early 20s! I'm 26 now, so I'm officially in my mid-20s. I'm 27 this year, so then I'll be in my late 20s. Some friends are bad, some are just acquaintances. I think the hardest pill to swallow definitely was like, yeah, you are a convenient person to have around. As in like me, like I'm the convenient person to have around. But that doesn't mean they actually value me. I think that was a really tough pill as well. Because it's like, that tells you that like, oh, friendships aren't transactional. It's just like, yeah, it's a little bit transactional, you know. Whether you're girl math the friendship or whether they at least know that you'll do something back for them, you know, it's transactional. So I think for me in my head, it was like really toxic of me, I guess, to think of it in like a very literal sense of all like, I did all these things for them. The least they can do is this for me, you know. So I feel like once you let go of that expectation, life becomes a lot easier. So my problem now is that I feel like I respond too much like a man. Like I used to, you know, like I was really good at telling women sweet words. But now I've gotten to the point where I'm all like, it literally doesn't matter whether you block this person or not, just block them. And that's not the right response. That is not the right answer most of the time. Unfortunately. Also, good morning, Darty. 30s is practically menopause. Well, can I get the menopause part over with? It sucks. Oh wait, he's dying. When did you lose that much HP? Are you like weak or something? Can I use an item? It's like, oh, I see. It's the wrong one. Oops. Yay! Okay, let's get back and get him healed up. You know, seeing that my other save file has them at like level 5, I probably got farther on this other one. I should probably just play the other save file. Anyway, I love going on my life ranting tangents, playing a life building game. Billy, yeah, I don't know how I feel about them removing the Doormaster. Like, yeah, that boss is a pain in the fucking ass, but I enjoyed the concept in the most frustrating way possible. I guess it's hard to scale. I can see how it's difficult to scale. I hate it too, but it felt very, very fulfilling, you know, to fight. Oh, give me a second, sorry. I just got asked if I was free on the 27th. What am I doing? I am working. Hi. I'm free after 3 p.m. on the 27th, if that works. Who was the best target dummy? I like how you foreshadowed your chronic oversharing. I experienced it. Unfortunately, no plot twists exist here. But I definitely like, it's my downfall that I've shared too much with you guys. Because the problem now is like, whenever I like give you guys, I'll be like, you guys can ask me anything you want. I'll be honest with you. You guys like never have anything to ask because like I already told you it all. But the only reason why I'm asking you that is because I have nothing else to talk about. So I'm trying to get conversation topics out of you. How do you feel? Oh my god. You know, genuinely though, that is like a very like... I think I've talked about this before. I wish I was more, not to say that I'm not well versed or that I read up on these kind of things. I just feel like I never properly understand it enough to eloquently give an answer or like to give an opinion other than like, yo, yeah, war bad, you know? And I feel like that's like such a fucking that's such like a face level like bullshit answer that is better that I just don't say anything at all, you know? I'm sorry I'm out of ideas. You've heard them all. I'm learning a lot about you, so I always enjoyed it when I visit VTubers. It's really crazy to hear how, like, over time, how many people... Because you used to, you know, it's like low-key a bait question, but when you used to ask people, like, oh yeah, how many VTubers do you watch? Do you watch, like, a lot of streamers? You know, like, that number has only gone down over the years. Like, I used to remember people responding to me, and they would be like, oh, I watch like a handful, I watched like 6 or 7. I'm just like, oh my god, like how can you keep up with that amount of VTubers or whatever? But now it's just kind of like nobody really has the time for it. Like they'll be like, yeah, I can only really keep up with 1 or 2 of them at most. Or like I'll really have people be like, I honestly, you know, you're the only one who hasn't graduated yet. So I'm all like, oh, sorry, wasn't that first choice? You're only here because you have to be.
いいこと起こりそうな予感。いいこと起こりそうな予感。
Okay, do something else. I actually don't like this all that.
どんなもの材料はどれを選ぼうかな。これで平気かな。よーし、やってみよう。これはここがいい気がする。あ、面白い反応だね。うまくいってるよ。
I reached that state about 2 years ago. Being a VTuber and has made me extremely picky. I always... It's really funny because I see so many tweets, you know, that are usually like, oh, like VTubers, you need to do this and this. This is how you're gonna get like a new audience, or this is how you like keep people around, or this is how you like. And I was all like, I think y'all are overthinking this. I think sometimes people just open up a stream and they go, yeah, this one. I like this one. You know, I feel like that is how that ends up being most of the time. I'm all like, you shouldn't read into any of this. Literally, I really, you don't realize how whimsical some people do be sometimes. Welcome home, cheater. I learned when you thought you planned a perfect solution to a problem, management always has other plans. Oh, absolutely. Sometimes I like, no lie, even when I was working in tech, I do truly believe that like the higher ups do look at the solutions that make perfect sense and go, that would put me out of a job. I don't want to go with it. Like, I genuinely think that is what they are there for sometimes. I have no whimsy. Everything. You're so whimsy, Dart. A girl stumbling through her 20s? That is the first time I've ever been described like that. Everybody, for better or worse, usually tells me I'm quite put together. I don't know if it was like insulting or not, but someone did think I was much older just because I was like already. Who says that? People on Twitter who don't watch me and know me and listen to me say the shit that I do say that, bitch. Are they in the room with... Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I also just learned that sometimes you just work with people that genuinely think that if you do it any other way than the way that it's been done for however long it's been done, something horrendously terrible will happen. Even though they haven't tried it at all to even know that. Okay, so this is logged. Memory clues, slaying monsters, completing requests. Okay. What is my party looking like? Oh, that was kind of dumb, sorry. Dude, what are you doing? Oh. Have you seen this clean desk? When? My desk has been... No! My desk is just It's organized chaos. Everything on my desk is there for a reason, okay? Clean is not... I would never call my desk cleaned, but I would say that my desk is full of personality. It is though! Hey, no. I'm actually so good. I'm actually amazing. I don't have dirty... I don't have empty cans on my desk all the time. I always clean off my tissues. I also don't have any snacks or dirty wrappers on my desk as well. Okay? My desk... the Girl Scout cookies still... No, they're not, actually. Turn on my fan real quick, sorry. Turn on the camera right now? There's no... No, you can't ask that! Because I started streaming and I have a pile of tissues from being on just... You heard me blow my nose! Even your non-existent nose would keep their desk cleaner than yours. You don't know that! Also, I don't have pants on right now, so I will not be turning my camera on. It's because you're always on our house, Pancake. I always have to wear pants and like real clothes, and so whenever it's just like no one else at home, I am going to embrace the no pants life. After what I've seen, I'm not confident in your definition of clean, dirty, or organized. All I know is that it's not dirty, okay? It's not a pigsty. I would never. Okay, new idea. We just all over business. Hashtag triple goals. He's gonna kill himself in front of you. I will say though, like for me as like a person, it's much easier for... I don't know if it's because of how... of like streaming and stuff. It is much easier for me to like write out my thoughts and like really like sit down and think about it. So unfortunately, I feel like sometimes my husband only figures out like what I'm going through or what I'm like feeling if he just like goes to check like my Twitter afterwards or something, or he'll go to sleep at a normal time and then wake up and then see my crash out tweets, and then he'll be like, "What are you thinking about in that little head of yours?" A lot, all the time, always. Sometimes he only gets it if it's bad enough that I said so. I genuinely think like these things like do more damage than like my attacks right now. Hehe. Are private accounts the secret to a healthy relationship as long as you don't subtweet your partner on them? Maybe VTubing is the key to a healthy mental state. No, absolutely not. VTubing, especially ones that are like married or in relationships, do not realize that not everything has to be on Twitter. Like I feel like I like when I tweet shit, it's the state in my brain. like not anything like if you're gonna ever hear anything about my relationship or whatever, it's going to be on a stream where you probably care enough about me to be sitting here and listening to it, you know? like why would you type that out for a bunch of strangers who like definitely will judge you or whatever, you know? I think it's also a difference of like a lot of people, not just VTubers, online in general, I think are very inherently pretty inconsiderate and selfish because they either have never worked like a real job or have other friends outside of an echo chamber. Or like there are some people whose like lives only revolve around their partners, which is like, okay, yeah, good for you for being devoted to your partner or whatever, but they're, you know, codependence, that much dependency isn't that good either. I like to be publicly judged. No! My enemies will never know. Ah! No! Wait, I need to heal myself! No! Okay. I thought I killed those bitches already. I got kited. That's crazy. It's other than like newer viewers, it's really hard for me to have the mental like thought that like, oh yeah, you guys are strangers, when most of you guys have watched me grow up since I was like 19, 20. So I have the magical ability to turn any game into a horror game, is what I've been told. Like for me, it's one of my sister and tweets. I'm all like, if I was your partner and I saw you talking about us like this online, I'd get the ick. I definitely would be icked out. I choked on water. Sorry. This is a very Lin coded character. There's not two sets of ears, because you can see this is an accessory. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes I do feel like my mother has rubbed off on me and I am a narcissistic bitch because all I do is talk about myself on stream. And then I realize, yeah, it's my stream. I literally have nothing else to talk about other than my life and me and what goes on. I promise you, if we have a conversation over a meal or in person, it's much different. Some people here can testify. Ah, the ghost, I see. Come out to the Irish pub meetup and find out. My only concern about like an Irish pub breadcrumb meetup is like I'm really like, that's also why I don't think I could like that's also like I think one of my top 3 biggest fears when it comes to like running my own shop or whatever is I don't think I would be able to build a relationship with regulars because I don't recognize, like, I have really bad facial recognition. Like, unless like we sit there and we have like a full-on conversation, like longer than like 30 minutes to an hour, and then I see you at least once like a week or whatever, I don't know if I can very easily. Do we need who'll bring name tags? I'll make name tags with Yuna on it, with the Yuna chibi on it. It's okay. I will provide you guys the name tags. I got it. I need to print out my business card soon though. But then like see, like that's the thing, like even if it like I over-yap to compensate for the fact that I like hate myself when I have like a quieter or more silent stream. But at the same time, it's all like, oh, sometimes I do just want like a quieter, silent stream. And would you still love me if I was in a yapper? You know, that sort of situation. So I'm just a girl.
採取っと。
You get all anxious and start yapping anyway. Yeah. Yeah.
なあソフィー。
Where are the ghosts? Bro, I'm trying to hunt for a ghost here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, maybe I should have bought this on the Switch. Like, I think with like newer Atelier games, I definitely would not enjoy it on the Switch, but the graphics aren't the the art is all you really need to look at, right? Ah, but it's not on sale. I hate buying games, especially when I knew it was on sale recently. It feels so bad to buy it otherwise. Oh. When's the next? Do you think they'll have like July 4th sales? Is that a thing? No. Because they had a sale for Golden Week. Koei is technically a Japanese company, so whatever Japanese holiday do we have next? Summer sale on like a week for the Switch though. My favorite Atelier Pro tag, mine too. I'm also like a pretty like indecisive person in the sense of like I don't like committing to like a favorite character unless like cause like what if I say Sophie's my favorite pro tag and then one day they release like the absolute perfect like Atelier character for me. Most of the time the Atelier characters I really like end up being side characters or like the duo pro tag or whatever. But what games do you have your eyes on? I really can't wait for Xenoblade Genesis to release. I'm actually so hyped for like the concept, and I'm also a big fan of Yonemai. I'm waiting for Professor Layton to release a new game as well. I haven't heard anything on that front in a while. I'm always down for like a farming game to release too. I just yearn simply for remakes or DLCs of games that probably will never get remakes or DLCs. But I'm actually pretty lucky most of the time when it comes to that. Like I was wishing for like another Fantasy Life game and I got it. And I wishing for like a remake, I got it. So Karia seems pretty great too. Yeah, I am unfortunately with the people that I do prefer this style of Atelier game instead of the open world real-time combat sort of situation. It just feels more Atelier to me. I mean, I did like Yumiya though. I think Yumiya's really pretty, and Karia, real girl Kirby is so cute, you know. Am I gonna buy it physically? I just don't buy physical games anymore. Like sue me. I don't know. Like unless. The only time I will ever have a physical version of a game is if I ordered the limited edition for it. Which, the only time I will ever order a limited, like, on release is if it's a new Octopath game. Or, it's like a game series that I've been really into for a very long time. Or I know that, like, or it's like a remake of something I really enjoy. It's just, I don't know. I just don't like keeping up with physicals and everything like that. Yeah, I've actually finished both Sophie 1 and 2. I played most of the Atelier games, but I'm replaying it because it's been so long. And I really want to stream Sophie 2, but I don't feel right streaming it until I finish this, so Last year, Sophie on Switch got sale started July. I'll just okay, fingers crossed. I'll be patient. I'll be patient. I mean, it always feels good whenever you do wait and then the game goes on sale and you're like, yeah, I knew it, you know. Sometimes I check those pages that like show you like when the last time a game went on sale or how low it's ever been on sale and stuff. But I feel like that whenever I see that, I'm just all like, bro. Actually, I probably should just make. Ugh. I just picked up the Ireland series. No, see, that was my problem. I saw how good those Golden Week sales were, but I was just kind of like yeah, I'm gonna play the Atelier games, like, and I'm gonna be streaming it at my PC. Like, it's always gonna run better on PC, so there's no point in like getting on the Switch and then docking it and streaming it for you guys. And so I was kind of like, I won't get the Switch version because I already own all the games on the Switch, on the Steam. But now I'm all like, I want to play this in bed so bad. I should have just gotten it on the Switch, you know? It's hard. It's hard. But yeah, I feel the same way about like physical books are really nice to have and they look really nice, but at the same time I just don't have the space, you know, to be storing all that. I have nothing else. I wish for a future where buying games is cross-platform. You think they would ever lose out on making money? Wow, you're so optimistic. What a beautiful view of life in the world. So, honestly, I have really poor self-control when it comes to certain things. For me, it's like for certain, like with games and stuff and things that go on sale, it's a bit easier because I know it will go on sale. For other things, I'm very like, if I keep thinking about it, I just have to buy it. Because who knows if it'll be sold out, or maybe I'll never get a chance to buy it again, and that sort of thing, so... That's just how it do be.
Sophie じゃないか。
I ran books from libraries or pirate on e-reader. Same. I'm the same way. Like, as in, like, I'll get the physical copy if I really love a series. You know? This is my weekly. Please read the Silent Witch light novel. It's so good. Please read the Silent Witch novel. It's so good. Read it. It's actually the best light novel I've ever read in my entire life. The world building is so... No, the way the characters are written in such a loving way. I love it. And I read a lot of light novels. It's on the list once I get through the... No! Start it now! Although I will say... Watch it first if you do like watching anime. Not because the anime is still really good. Okay? But if you watched it and then you read it, you realize how much they left out, and you get a little bit pissed. Which is why I think if you do intend to watch it first and then read it. Because if you read it and then watch it, I think you're gonna be a little bit mad. Otherwise, it was a great... But you know what was fucking dog shit? Shibo Yugi's anime adaptation was the worst adaptation I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. And I loved the light novel. But then the light novel rocketed in sales, and I think it was like reverse psychology. The anime was so bad they had to read the light novel to see how good it actually was, and it was really good. But how far did you get with the novel? I'm caught up. I technically did read the web novel for Silent Witch, so I finished it, quote unquote. But the Silent Witch is one of the series that I'm actively buying it as, like Yen Publishing gets it out. So they're still on volume. They're releasing volume 8 in September. So I'm just waiting. You got volume 1 of my Kindle might start this weekend. You gotta tell me how you feel about it. No, it's actually so good. I think like I started really getting into the light novel for Silent Witch, like particularly volume 2 and 3, and then 4 was bang. And then everything after 4 is banger. Is that like the climax? It's really good. I forgot they gave him they gave him the slut cut for this shirt. The slut cut. I think if any man wears a V cut, it's a slut cut. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap up for today and head to bed because I'm so tired after work. And I have a very long day at the kitchen tomorrow. My husband came in and closed the window for me because he knew I was gonna forget. So thank you for the reminder though. It is now closed. No, it's okay. When I was younger, for some reason, I was obsessed with like a V-neck and a plaid flannel over it. Honestly, very like lesbian coded of me thinking about it now. But I used to wear a lot of V-necks too, and now that I wear any V-necks, I'm all like, this is disgusting. I need to go donate these, or I'll at least keep them as like a chore shirt or whatever, you know. I'm lost. Where is my fucking house again? Oh. I'm just meeting everybody today. Damn, he has like hip pads in his pants. That's crazy. There's a lot of people who can't wear turtlenecks. I kind of get it. Like, I love how turtlenecks look, but I think I also, having anything around my neck for that long or high up, I get a little bit about it sometimes. Oh my god, she's calling him out for being a nepo baby. That's a crazy lie. No, act like you need to work anyway. Isn't this your dad's shop? Damn, look at him walking away with his hip pads. Bro, how the fuck do I get back to my house? Am I like stupid or something? Don't answer that. It's this way. No, I just came back from this. Ah, I hate games with maps. I have no sense of direction. How do you expect me to get around? Actually, maybe it was out this way. Maybe it was this way. Go through the plot, maybe? I just want to go to sleep. Please. Oh, husband, I'm home. We're homeless. Does the turtleneck make you itchy or something because you're Christian? It just feels like I can't breathe well with turtlenecks on, even though I know I am breathing perfectly fine. like it just feels a little bit suffocating, you know? It doesn't make it itchy though. I wouldn't say that I ever get an itchy feeling from wearing turtlenecks. Fellas, is asking a player to navigate a three-dimensional space too much? Yes! It's absolutely too much! Bro, take me home! Like, with scars, it's nice because you can kind of pull it away from your neck and your face, but I feel with turtlenecks, you can't really do that, you know, so... It just feels a little bit suffocating. That being said, I will do anything for the sake of fashion. I wasn't gonna say it out loud, Dart, okay? I was thinking of... Actually, I was ready for Pancake to say something about it. Hope you have lots of fun today. It's okay. Thank you for stopping by even if you have work. I appreciate... I'm wrapping up right now, actually, so... Anyway, thank you so much for all the resubs, biddies, donos, all that good stuff today. I don't think I'll be streaming until Sunday, so don't miss me too much. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, where you may be. Please eat something delicious if you haven't gotten the chance to yet. Or not, I guess. Starve. I will see you guys next time. Let me see if I find someone to raid real quickie. Okay, bye. Be good.